My beautiful souls, and welcome to today's class. So today we'll be focusing on back bend, so really opening up that chest. This is perfect for those who have spent all day working at your desk. We're starting to become quite hunched in our upper back. So if you really want to open your chest and expand, then this is the class for you. Even if you don't work at your desk, this is also a great class to really keep those shoulders open, keep that back open. You don't need anything today, just yourself and your mat. So when you feel ready to, we'll begin. So we'll start in a child's pose. So bringing your knees apart with your feet together, bringing your arms out long and resting your forehead down on the mat. Just settling in here, taking deep breaths through your nose and sighing it out through your mouth. And again, inhaling through your nose and sighing it out through your mouth. And just coming into this present moment and just noticing how you feel within yourself today. And maybe before class starts, just setting an intention for how you want this practice to go, or how you want your rest of your day to go, or the evening. And just becoming aware of yourself and your body in this space. And then bringing your right hand underneath your left arm, coming into a twist. So just gently warming up your spine. Either staying here with your left arm extended or binding it behind your back, grabbing a hold of your thigh. Lifting open through that shoulder. Maybe closing down your eyes to really feel the sensation. And then exhale to release that left arm forward. Bring your right arm back forward. And then bring your left arm underneath your right arm, relaxing here. Either staying here with your right arm extended or wrapping that right arm around your back. Really opening up that chest. And relaxing here. Maybe closing down the eyes. And again, noticing how this side feels. And then inhaling, releasing that right hand, bringing your left hand back up. And then coming up to find your tabletop. So bringing your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. We're going to find cat and cow. So as you inhale, lower your belly, lift up your chest and your chin, finding your cow. And as you exhale, round from your tailbone, then round your upper back, bringing your chin in towards your chest into your cat. Inhale, lower your belly, lift up your chest and your chin into your cow. Exhale, move from your tailbone, then your upper back, bringing your chin towards your chest. One more time, finding your cow. As you inhale, and as you exhale, finding your cat. Coming back into your tabletop, extending your right leg back and your left arm forwards. Inhale here, and as you exhale, draw your right knee towards your nose and your left elbow to your left hip. Inhale, extend, flexing that back foot. And exhale, draw everything in together. Inhale, extend. And exhale, draw everything in together. And hold here for 3. Engage your core for 2. For 1, inhale, extend and hold here for 3. Keep your hips square for 2. For 1, be bending at your right knee, bringing your left hand to grab your right ankle and extend up. So lift your chest up, lift your leg up. Really feel that stretch in your right hip flexor and open up your chest for 3. For 2. For 1, releasing your leg, bring your right hand back to the mat, stepping that right foot on the outside of your right hand, maybe shuffling that left foot back a little bit, sinking down into your left hip. Really, again, trying to feel that stretch in your left hip flexor and opening through your hips. Breathing deeply here. Maybe staying here or placing your left hand on the mat and bringing your right hand to the outside of your right knee. Really opening up your chest, maybe leaning backwards. Again, feeling that deep stretch in your left hip flexor. Maybe staying here or maybe bending your left knee and holding your left foot. Really opening up your chest again, trying to gaze over that right shoulder. Breathing here. And as you exhale, releasing your foot back to the floor, shuffle your right foot in between your hands, coming up to your low lunge. Inhale to raise your hands up to the sky. Gaze up, press your palms together. And as you exhale, turn your left foot 90 degrees. So you're going to face the side. Straighten your right foot. Place your left hand onto the mat and sweep your right arm across. Chest opens up. We're coming to half wild thing. Squeeze your glutes. Really feel that side body stretch. And as you exhale, you're going to face the back of your mat, coming back into your tabletop. Extending your left leg this time, flexing it, lifting it up, and extending your right arm. Inhale here, and as you exhale, draw everything in together, engage your core. Inhale to lengthen. Imagine there's two walls that you're pushing away. And exhale, draw everything in together. Inhale to lengthen, really stretch. And exhale, draw everything in together and hold here. For 3, engage your core. For 2, push up through that left shoulder. For 1, and as you inhale, extend, reach all the way forwards. Hold here. For 3, square those hips. For 2, for 1. Then bending that left knee, bringing a hold of your left foot and extending your chest upwards, extending your leg, lifting up through your chest and hold for 3, for 2, for 1. And slowly releasing that left foot, stepping that left foot on the outside of your left hand and shuffling your right foot back a little bit, coming into your lizard. Really again opening up through that chest, feeling that deep stretch this time in your right hip flexor. Maybe engaging that right glute to feel a bit more of a stretch. You could stay here. You could place your right hand on the mat, your left hand on your left knee, and open up your chest. Again, feeling that deep stretch. You could stay here, or you could bring your left hand to the back, lift up your right foot, grab a hold of your right ankle, and open up your chest, twisting over to the left, gazing over that left shoulder, feeling a deeper stretch in that right hip flexor. Breathing here. And slowly releasing, shuffling your left foot in between your hands. And as you inhale, you're coming up to your low lunge. So hands together, the gaze up. Heart's going to squeezing your bum here. Lifting up, maybe a slight back bend. And then coming up, and as you turn your right foot 90 degrees, so you face the wall, extending that left foot and bringing your right hand to the mat. Bring your right arm up and over and open up your chest. Really feel that nice side body stretch. Can your chest look towards the ceiling? Engage those glutes. Then bring your left hand back down to the mat. Step your right foot backwards so they're underneath your hips. Bring your fingertips forwards and sink your chest down into your puppy pose. So really opening up your shoulders, opening up your chest. Bringing your sit bones to the sky. Breathing here. Breathing deeply. Then coming forwards down into your sphinx. So rolling your shoulders backwards, lifting up through your chest. Engage your glutes to support your lower back. Looking over your right shoulder. Breathing here, feeling a nice stretch down your left. Gaze over your left shoulder, feeling that nice stretch down your right. Bringing your chin down to your chest. And then looking up. Bringing your body down onto the floor, tucking your toes, and then finding your way to your down dog. In your down dog, pedaling out your knees, shaking your hips side to side, shaking your head, nodding it no, shaking it yes. Breathing deeply. Really elongating your spine, releasing any tension in your spine and your neck. And then coming into stillness, inhaling through your nose and a deep sigh out of your mouth. Inhaling through your nose and a deep sigh, maybe sticking out your tongue this time. Then from here, looking between your hands and baby steps all the way up to the top of your mat, bringing your feet just wider than your hips, dangling your head down, grabbing a hold of your elbows and swaying side to side. Making the movement come from your lower back. Again, shaking your head no, nodding it yes, wiggling your shoulders, just relaxing your whole body here. And then bending your knees generously, releasing your elbows, and slowly, we're going to roll up to a standing position. Closing down your eyes, rolling your shoulders backwards as you get there. And just reminding yourself of the intention that you set at the beginning of the class. And just settling here, feeling the ground beneath your feet. And just knowing that it's there and it's guiding you and that you can trust it. Then slowly opening your eyes, bringing your feet either hip width or toes touching, heels apart. As you inhale, raising your hands up to the sky, maybe you take a slight back bend. And as you exhale, fold forwards into your forward fold, your Uttanasana. Inhale to your halfway lift, so hands will be on the mat, on your shins or on your thighs, back nice and flat. And as you exhale, finding your way to your plank, push up through your shoulder blades, hold here. Push your heels backwards and hold for 3, for 2. Well done. And 1. Slowly lower down all the way to the ground, to your belly. As you inhale, come up to your cobra. So roll your shoulders backwards, lift up your chest. And as you exhale, find your way to your down dog. And then in your down dog, on your inhale, raise your right leg up to the sky, point those toes. Can you square those hips? Holding it here. And then on your exhale, bring your knee towards your nose and step it between your hands, keeping that left leg lifted as you inhale, coming up to your crescent lunge, sinking down into that front foot. Breathing here. And then releasing your right arm to your left leg and sweeping your left arm up to the sky, opening up your chest again, taking another mini back bend. Breathing here. Then bringing that right arm to your right thigh. Turn your left foot 90 degrees, coming into your side angle. So keeping that chest lifted again. Gaze up. You could stay here. You could come down to the mat. Or if you want to, you can bind. So bringing that left arm over your back and that right arm underneath. Holding here, really opening up that chest. Breathing deeply. And then if you're binding, releasing your hands and walking your hands to the long side of the mat, coming into your forward fold. Inhale to reach forward, lengthen, and exhale to sink down into your wide leg forward fold. Breathing here, keeping that micro bend in those knees, relaxing your body, relaxing your head. And then from here, walking your hands to your left foot, coming to the back of the mat. Step your left foot backwards, and as you exhale, lower down in your chaturanga. Either coming all the way to the floor to your cobra, or hovering, and as you inhale, coming up to your upward facing dog, engaging those glutes, those thighs, bringing your chest back. And as you exhale, finding your down dog. Breathing here. On your next inhale, raise your left leg up to the sky. Square those hips, point those toes. Hold it here. Can you lift a bit higher, keeping those hips nice and square? As you exhale, bring your knee towards your nose and step it between your hands. On your inhale, coming up to your crescent lunge, your high lunge. Your palms together, if shoulders allow, or slightly apart. Sinking down into that front knee. Gaze up. And then releasing that left hand, bring it to the back of your right leg. Bringing that right arm up. Taking a back bend here, lifting your chest up to the sky. Sinking down into that front foot. And then as you exhale, bringing your left arm to your left leg, rotating your right foot, coming into your side angle, so opening up through your chest. Again, either staying here, coming down on the mat on the outside of your left foot, or binding behind your back, grabbing a hold of your right wrist, breathing here. opening up your chest, gaze up, pulling that shoulder back if you're in a bind. And then releasing your hand to the floor, walking your hands to the edge of the mat. Inhale to lengthen, lift halfway, and exhale to fold forwards. Maybe grabbing a hold of your big toes to help you pull yourself forward down to the ground. Elbows pointing upward. Breathing here. Allowing your body weight to hang. And then walking your hands over to the right, stepping your right foot backwards, and as you exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to find your cobra or up dog, and exhale to find your down dog. Pausing in your down dog here, or you can come to your child pose. Taking a few breaths here. Just settling your breath down. Breathing deeply into your belly. You're in your child's pose, coming up to find your down dog. And as you inhale, raise your right leg up to the sky. Keep those hips nice and square. As you exhale, bring your knee forwards. Place your foot in between your hands. Turn your left foot 90 degrees and come up, straightening that right leg. We're coming to find triangle, trikonasana. So move your hips to the left. Bring your right hand down to the ground. Gaze up. Finding your trikonasana. Open up through that chest. Keep that alignment of your arms. And micro bend that right knee as you come up. We're going to reverse our triangle. So place that left hand on the back of that left leg. Bring your right arm over your head and reverse the triangle. Breathing here. Feeling that side body stretch. And then as you exhale, bring your hands back to a T position. We're going to turn the hips to face the front of the mat. Bring your weight forwards into that right leg and lift your left leg up, finding warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. So your hands can be at your heart center. They could be behind, or they could be in front. Keeping that left foot flexed. Hold here. Keeping that balance. Well done. Then bringing your right hand onto the mat, extending your left hand up to the sky. Gaze up, finding your half moon. Flexing that left foot. Either staying here or bending that left foot. Grabbing a hold of that left ankle and opening up through your hip and your chest. Gaze up. And then releasing, if you've binded, bending into that right knee, stepping that left foot backwards, coming all the way up, turning your feet 90 degrees. Bring your hands behind you, clasping your hands together. Inhale to lift your chest up to the sky. And as you exhale, float down to the ground. Bring your forehead down, your hands over your head. Breathing deeply here. Really opening up through those shoulders again. And then slowly releasing your clasp of your hands, walking to the left side of your mat, framing your left foot, stepping your left foot backwards, and as you exhale, lower down in your chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog or cobra, and exhale, finding your down dog. In your down dog, inhale, raise your left leg up to the sky. Keep those hips nice and square. Lift a bit higher this time. As you exhale, bring your knee in towards your nose and step it between your hands. Rotate your right foot 90 degrees and come up into your T position. Finding your trikonasana triangle, so move your hips to the right. Float your left hand down to the ground and your right arm up to the sky. Finding your trikonasana, opening up through your chest. Feeling that nice side body stretch down the right side. Breathing deeply here. And as you exhale, micro-bend in that left knee to bring yourself back up, and we're going to reverse the triangle. So bring that right hand to your right leg, sweep your left arm up, reversing that triangle, keeping your legs straight. As you exhale, come back into your T. Turn to face the back of your mat, coming into Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. So move your weight onto your left leg and lifting up your right leg. Either keeping your hands to heart center, bringing them behind you, or in front. Flexing that right foot. Holding here. Breathing deeply. Then bringing your left hand down to the mat and extending your right arm up to the sky, finding your half moon. So flexing your right foot. Either staying here or bending at that right knee, grabbing a hold of your right ankle, coming into a bind. Can you gaze up? And then releasing that foot, stepping your right foot to the back of the room, coming back up. Bring your feet parallel, place your hands onto your waist. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, folding forwards into your wide leg forward fold, keeping a micro bend in those knees, keeping your elbows pointed up to the sky. Breathing deeply here. Then releasing your hands to the ground and walking your hands to the right side, framing your right foot. Step your right foot backwards and slowly exhale into your chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog or cobra. Exhale into your down dog. Pausing here or coming down into child's pose. And breathing deeply. Closing down your eyes. And just feeling your breath for a few moments. Slowing down that heart rate. And coming up on your inhale to your knees, so staying on your knees, facing the front of your mat. We're going to come into camel. So from here, you can place your right hand onto your right foot. Bring your left arm up to the sky. Push your hips forwards. Tilt your head backwards. Breathe here. Engage those glutes to support your lower back. Breathe. And then as you exhale, slowly come up. Bring your head up first and then your body. Lovely. Then the other side. So bring your left hand to your left heel. Bring your right arm up over your head. Engage those glutes to support that lower back. Push your hips forwards and reach backwards. Dangle your head down and hold. Feeling a nice stretch in your front body and a nice back bend. And as you exhale, slowly release. Lift your head up first and then come up. Keep your glutes engaged. So from here, you can now either cross your hands at your heart center, or you can bring your hands to your heels. If you're crossing them at your heart center, squeeze your glutes, tilt your hips forward, and bring your head down as far as you can to the ground. If you're going with your heels, bring your right hand to your right heel and your left hand to your left heel. Push your hips forwards. Engage those glutes. Support your lower back. Dangle your head down and breathe. Hold here. And then bring your hands to your lower back. Bring up your chin first to your chest. And then sink your hips back into your child's pose with your knees crossed. Come and rest your forehead on the mat. Your arms beside you. Just settle your spine. Breathing here. Feeling your belly rise and fall on your thighs. And then coming forwards, coming to lie on your belly. Bringing your forehead to the mat, your arms by your side. Bring your feet together. Roll your shoulders backwards, and as you inhale, lift up your chest and your chin and your legs and thighs. Breathe here and hold. Really squeeze those glutes to lift you higher. And slowly release. Bringing your hands on top of one another, moving your hips side to side. You can bend at your knees. Just releasing your lower back. So you can come into locust again, or you can come into bow. So bring your hands behind, bend at your knees, grab a hold of your ankles. Exhale here, and as you inhale, lift up your thighs and then your chest and your chin, coming into your bow. And you lift a bit higher and hold, really opening up your chest, engage those glutes. Slowly lower down, bringing your hands into your forehead, resting your forehead. Swaying your hips side to side. And then from here, coming to roll onto your back. Sitting at your knees, bringing your right knee over your left knee. Coming to thread the needle so you can hold your left thigh and draw it in towards your chest. Really compress your lower back onto the ground. Breathing here. And then placing your left foot back on the ground, bringing your right leg over your left. Bring your knees over to the right, extending your arms out long, gazing over to the left. Maybe closing down your eyes. Just pausing here. And then on your inhale, bring your head back to center, bring your knees back to center, release your right foot, place your feet back on the floor. Cross your left foot over your right thigh, bring your arms in between your thighs. Pull your thighs in towards you. Really push your tailbone down into the ground. Relax your shoulders. Breathing here. Then releasing your right foot to the floor, cross your left foot over your right, extend your arms, bring your knees over to your left, gaze over to the right, and closing down the eyes. Just pausing here in your nice spinal twist. And then bringing your knees back into center, your head back into center, and crossing your left leg. Bringing your knees towards your chest, bringing your arms in between your hands, extending your feet upwards, coming into your happy baby. Really pushing your tailbone down into the ground, either staying still or rocking side to side. Breathing deeply into your belly. Bringing your feet down, extending your legs and finding your Shavasana. Bring your legs wider than your mat, your arms even wider, relaxing your forehead, your chin, your jaw, your tongue, shoulders, chest, arms, belly, hips, thighs, shins, and feet. Relaxing your whole body into the ground for a few moments. And slowly bring your awareness back into your body. Starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe rolling your head side to side. Maybe giving yourself a full body stretch. Bring your arms over your head, pointing your toes. Get it all out. Maybe then drawing your knees in towards your chest and giving yourself a hug. Before rolling onto your right side and pausing on your right side for a few moments. Letting yourself come back to the present moment. Then using your left hand to help push you up to seated, keeping your eyes closed as you get there, crossing your legs. Bringing your hands to your heart center in Anjali Mudra. And just reminding yourself of the intention that you set at the beginning of the class. And just remembering that you're beautiful, that you are worthy. So keep shining and keep believing in yourself. Rub your palms together to create some heat and some energy. Then bring your palms over your eyes and blink your eyes open to receive that energy back in. Bring your palms together at your forehead and just thank yourself for this practice and for showing up today. Inhale here. And deep sigh out of your mouth. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in class today. I hope your back feels opened and your chest feels a bit more opened. It was lovely having you here. Remember to keep shining, and I'll see you in the next flow. Namaste.